Hello everyone, welcome back to a Create This Book 2 video. It's been far too long since my last episode. I want to say like 3 months, so I apologize for that. But today I'm going to be completing 3 pages in this overstuffed book that is just over halfway completed, but it looks like it's almost completed because it's almost like exploding at this point. This is also episode 20, which is exciting. So if you want to see all the other 19 episodes, the playlist will be linked down in the description box. So let's get going with all of the prompts that I completed for this video. So first off, we have the prompt create color temperature. I actually did this page like 3 months ago and I didn't end up finishing filming the other pages for this video, so this is pretty old, but I began by just coloring in my background. On the right side I have cool colors and on the left side I have warmer toned colors, and then I'm just going to paint that with water. To be honest, I hope that this was going to work out a little bit better. I'm sure that if I would have used different markers, this probably would have been a different effect, but I was kind of going for like a watercolor look, and then I ended up putting some more marker on there to try to make the bleeding a little bit more obvious. I had this huge bag of these foam stickers that were no longer very sticky, so I hot glued them onto the page. On the right side I'm doing the cooler colors like I mentioned, and then on the left the warmer colors. This is like kind of not the most creative page ever, I do admit, but I had this huge bag of foam stickers that are obviously so old that the stickiness on the back cannot be used, so I just really wanted to use them up. So I thought this page would be a great opportunity to do that. So the next page has the prompt create and completion. So this was inspired by the many knitting and crocheting projects that I have started and never completed. So I decided to do that on this page. I am using embroidery floss because I have very limited selection of yarn for like actually using it for crocheting or knitting, so I decided to use this, and I am just crocheting with it a little mini scarf that actually didn't take that long. So you can't really see what's going on because it is sped up so much, but you'll be able to see it later once I attach it to the page. But I just went for a little stripy look with these 4 colors. After I had done one stripe with just one embroidery floss, I decided to make the process a bit quicker, and then I doubled up on colors and to give it a multicolor effect and make the scarf a little bit thicker. Not because I need my Create This Book to get any thicker, because it is exploding at this point, but that's beside the point. Now I decided to draw this little mouse who is going to be crocheting this scarf, so I just drew this out on a separate piece of paper and colored it in with some Crayola super tips, and I just kind of drew it first so that it lined up well with the size of the scarf that I had made for her. Once that was all completed, I just added some black outlines and some shadows and cut that out and kind of played around with how I wanted the scarf to lie on there. So because this is also create and completion, I put some craft paper on the background and I didn't do anything on the right side, and it looks really dumb in my opinion, but that is also the incompletion on this page, as well as this scarf that the mouse is crocheting. So that is how this page turned out. I hope you guys like it. So next up we have create a question, and instantly when I saw this I thought about Taylor Swift, Midnights, and I wanted to do another Taylor Swift page because I did an Evermore page in this one a couple of years back. So first off, I just collected everything in my house that was like Midnights inspired, and I tried to kind of play around with that to make a collage-y type page. And to be honest, when I compare this to the Evermore page, that one is one of my all-time favorites because I did the album cover with the braid in embroidery floss. So that one is obviously way better than this, and this one is more so just symbolic, and you might not be able to tell that it's inspired by that right away. So I found these jewels in red and orange at the top, which is awesome, and these circles are made out of tinfoil, and they're supposed to be like clocks or disco balls, one of them or each, and it kind of failed the disco ball at least. And I am going to be cutting out some stars, which I never realized how terrible they are to cut out. I was struggling here. And I'm just adding some more little doodles of glittery stars around here, and I put some little silver gems. And then on the background I wanted to do some quotes from some of her songs, just because the question part was what inspired me to do this theme. So I glued those on. Here I am trying to figure out a new way to make the disco ball look more disco ball-y, and I think this one did turn out a little bit better. And because I didn't have quite as many jewels as I wanted, I also drew some on some paper, colored them in, and glued them back on. And I am just trying my best to write out song lyrics to put on here to kind of make it look like it goes with the theme. So once that was done, I glued the page in and tried my best to put that in there. And I wanted to do a couple of decorations on the right hand side, so I just cut out some tin foil stars, which I thought were cute, and added some little doodles with a white gel pen. So that is the completed page. I think it's cute. It's not my best Taylor Swift themed page, but like that's okay as well. So far from me now. If I turn it up, can you hear the sound? So that is it for today's video, as I'm slowly making my way through this Create This Book 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and comment down below which of these 3 pages was your favorite. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I can hear you calling. Will I hear you often? You said always if I stay in your head.